Did you know that just 5 simple exercises can completely transform the way your body looks and feels? Yeah, I know. It sounds like one of those cheesy late-night infomercials. But here's the kicker, it's true. And I'm not talking about some magic pill or as seen on TV gadget. These exercises are the real deal. And the best part? You don't need a fancy gym membership, a personal trainer yelling in your ear, or even a closet full of fitness gear. Number 5, dead hang. Dead hangs might look like the easiest exercise in the world. After all, how hard can it be to just hang from a bar? Spoiler, it's not as easy as it looks, and the benefits go far beyond just hanging around. This simple, yet powerful movement is a cornerstone of functional fitness, addressing grip strength, shoulder health, and spinal decompression all at once. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned gym goer, adding dead hangs to your routine can unlock a surprising number of benefits. First, let's talk about shoulder health. Our shoulders are incredibly mobile joints, but this mobility also makes them prone to injury. Dead hangs help counteract this by gently stretching and strengthening the muscles and ligaments around the shoulder. Over time, this movement increases shoulder stability and mobility, reducing the risk of injuries during other exercises like bench presses, overhead presses, or pull-ups. If you're someone who has spent years working at a desk or carrying heavy bags, your shoulders are likely stiff and misaligned. Dead hangs act as a reset button, opening up the joint and restoring natural movement patterns. But that's not all. Dead hangs are fantastic for grip strength, which is often overlooked but incredibly important. Think about it. Grip strength is involved in almost every pulling movement, from rows to deadlifts. Weak grip strength doesn't just limit your ability to lift heavy, it also impacts your daily life. Can't open that stubborn jar of pickles? Struggle to carry groceries? Yeah, that's your grip strength letting you down. Dead hangs force your forearms, hands, and fingers to hold on for dear life, building endurance and raw power in the process. Let's not forget the spinal decompression aspect. Ever feel like your back is screaming after a long day of sitting? Dead hangs can help alleviate that by letting your body dangle. You allow your spine to lengthen and decompress, relieving pressure on the discs. This can be a game changer for people dealing with lower back pain or tightness from poor posture. It's like giving your back a much-needed stretch, but without the complexity of yoga poses or foam rolling routines. Now, how do you perform a dead hang correctly? Simple. Grab a pull-up bar with an overhand grip, hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Engage your core to keep your body steady, but relax everything else. The goal isn't to tense up, it's to let gravity do its thing while you maintain a firm grip. Start with 20 to 30 seconds if you're new to the movement, and gradually work your way up to 1 to 2 minutes. You'll notice improvements in your grip strength, shoulder mobility, and even your posture within weeks. Want to take it up a notch? Try active hangs, where you engage your shoulders and lats to pull your body slightly upward. This variation strengthens the muscles needed for pull-ups and adds an extra layer of intensity to the exercise. Feeling ambitious? Add weights to your body using a dip belt or hold a dumbbell between your feet. Let's address a common misconception. Some people think dead hangs are boring or not real exercise. Here's the truth: this movement lays a foundation for advanced strength and mobility. If you're skipping dead hangs because they seem too simple, you're missing out on the chance to improve almost every aspect of your upper body training. Dead hangs aren't just for gym enthusiasts. They're for anyone who wants to move better, feel stronger, and reduce tension in their body. Whether you're lifting weights, playing sports, or just looking to improve your posture, dead hangs can provide real, tangible benefits. The next time you're at the gym, or even if you have a pull-up bar at home, give dead hangs a try. Start small, build consistency, and challenge yourself as you get stronger. It might feel tough at first, but that's the beauty of it. As your grip improves and your shoulders loosen up, you'll realize just how transformative this simple exercise can be. Dead hangs are proof that sometimes the best solutions are the simplest ones. You're enjoying the video? Leave your comment, hit the like button, If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button. Number 4. Glute Bridge. The glute bridge might look like a simple exercise, but don't let its minimalism fool you. It's a powerhouse move that strengthens your glutes, stabilizes your pelvis, and alleviates tension in your lower back, all while requiring no fancy equipment or complicated setup. If you're skipping glute bridges in your routine, you're leaving a huge gap in your fitness game. Your gluteal muscles are the largest and strongest muscles in your body. They play a central role in almost every movement you do: walking, running, squatting, even standing upright. Weak glutes are a recipe for disaster, leading to poor posture, lower back pain, and even knee injuries. The glute bridge directly targets these muscles, waking them up and getting them to fire properly. This is especially crucial for people who spend most of their day sitting, which causes the glutes to shut down. Here's how you do it. Lie flat on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the ground, hip width apart. Press through your heels. Engage your core and lift your hips toward the ceiling, creating a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Squeeze your glutes hard at the top. This is where the magic happens. Slowly lower back down and repeat for 10 to 15 reps. Sounds easy, right? But if you're doing it correctly, you'll feel those glutes firing like never before. If the basic glute bridge feels too easy, add resistance by placing a dumbbell or barbell across your hips. This not only increases the intensity, but also forces your glutes to work harder. Another killer variation is a single leg glute bridge, where you lift one leg off the ground and drive through the other. This variation not only targets the glutes, but also challenges your balance and core stability. But the benefits don't stop at your glutes. The glute bridge is a fantastic exercise for your lower back. If you're someone who constantly deals with lower back pain, glute bridges can help by taking the strain off your lumbar spine. When your glutes are strong, they take on more of the load during activities like lifting, bending, or even just standing for long periods. This reduces the stress placed on your lower back and helps prevent injuries. Another underrated benefit: pelvic stability. Weak glutes can cause your pelvis to tilt forward or backward, throwing your entire body out of alignment. This can lead to issues like anterior pelvic tilt or even chronic pain. Glute bridges help stabilize your pelvis, ensuring that your posture stays aligned and your movements are efficient. Let's not forget the core activation involved in this exercise. While the glutes are doing most of the work, your core has to engage to keep your hips stable. This makes the glute bridge a sneaky but effective way to strengthen your abs and obliques without traditional crunches or planks. And if you're a runner, cyclist, or athlete, this core activation translates into better performance and reduced risk of injury. Still not convinced? Consider this. The glute bridge isn't just for athletes or fitness enthusiasts. It's for anyone who wants to move better, feel stronger, and improve their overall health. It's a low-impact exercise, making it perfect for people of all fitness levels, including those recovering from injuries. Want to make it even more dynamic? Incorporate bridge holds into your routine. Instead of lowering your hips after each rep, hold the top position for 10 to 20 seconds. This isometric hold increases time under tension, forcing your glutes to work even harder. You can also add a resistance band around your thighs to engage your hip abductors and target the outer glutes. The glute bridge may not be flashy, but it's one of the most functional and effective exercises out there. From improving athletic performance to relieving back pain, this move does it all. Whether you're a beginner looking to build a solid foundation or an experienced lifter aiming to fine-tune your training, the glute bridge deserves a spot in your routine. So, stop underestimating this humble exercise and start bridging your way to stronger glutes and a healthier body. Number 3. Stationary bike. When it comes to cardio exercises, the stationary bike often gets overshadowed by treadmills and rowing machines. But let's set the record straight. This humble machine is one of the most underrated tools in the gym. Whether you're aiming for improved cardiovascular health, stronger legs, or an effective low-impact calorie burn, the stationary bike checks all the boxes. And the best part, you can ride at your own pace, whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting your fitness journey. The stationary bike gets your heart rate up in no time, making it a fantastic choice for improving heart and lung health. Regular cycling strengthens your heart muscles, improves oxygen circulation, and lowers blood pressure. Plus, it's a great way to reduce your risk of chronic diseases like heart disease and diabetes. Unlike high-impact exercises like running, cycling is easier on your joints, making it an excellent option for people with arthritis or joint pain. What about leg strength? The stationary bike is a powerhouse for building lower body muscles. As you pedal, your quads, hamstrings, calves, and glutes are all hard at work. Over time, consistent cycling leads to stronger, more defined legs. And let's not forget about the core. While the main focus is on your legs, your core also engages to keep you stable, especially if you're riding with good posture. If you want to take your leg strength to the next level, simply increase the bike's resistance. This mimics uphill cycling, turning your workout into a full-blown strength training session for your legs. Depending on your weight, intensity, and duration, cycling on a stationary bike can burn anywhere from 300 to 600 calories in just 30 minutes. And if you incorporate interval training alternating between high and low intensities, you can crank up your calorie burn even further. Interval training not only burns more calories during the workout, but also increases your post-exercise oxygen consumption, EPOC, which means you'll keep burning calories even after you step off the bike. One of the biggest advantages of the stationary bike is its low-impact nature. If you've ever dealt with knee, hip, or ankle pain, you know how important it is to find exercises that don't exacerbate those issues. The stationary bike allows you to work up a sweat without putting undue stress on your joints. It's a great alternative to running, especially for people recovering from injuries or those with chronic joint problems. But don't think riding a stationary bike is boring. It's all about how you approach it. For a more engaging workout, try structured intervals. Warm up for 5 minutes, then alternate between 30 seconds of high-intensity pedaling and 1 minute of recovery at a moderate pace. Repeat this cycle for 20 to 30 minutes, and you've got a killer cardio session that's anything but dull. You can also mix things up with longer endurance rides or focus on building strength by cranking up the resistance. Another underrated aspect of the stationary bike is its ability to improve mental health. Like any form of aerobic exercise, cycling releases endorphins, those feel-good hormones that reduce stress and boost your mood. Whether you're pedaling away your frustrations after a long day or using the time to zone out and clear your mind, the stationary bike offers mental benefits that are just as important as the physical ones. For those who want to get the most out of their ride, proper setup is key. Adjust the seat height so that your knees are slightly bent at the bottom of the pedal stroke. Position the handlebars at a comfortable height to avoid straining your back or shoulders. And don't forget to maintain good posture. Throughout your ride, no slouching allowed. Want to take things up a notch? Combine the stationary bike with other exercises for a full body workout. For example, alternate between cycling and bodyweight exercises like push-ups or planks. This not only keeps your workout dynamic, but also ensures you're targeting multiple muscle groups. At the end of the day, the stationary bike is a versatile, effective, and accessible piece of equipment that deserves a spot in your fitness routine. Whether you're looking to torch calories, strengthen your legs, or simply stay active without putting stress on your joints, this machine has you covered. So, hop on, start pedaling, and discover just how powerful this seemingly simple workout can be. Number 2, resting squat. The resting squat is one of the most underrated movements in fitness. Don't be fooled by its simplicity. It's not just a casual sitting position. It's a transformative exercise that rebuilds your body from the ground up. In fact, many cultures around the world treat the squat as a natural resting position, and there's a good reason for that. It enhances mobility, strengthens your lower body, and promotes proper posture. Let's start with mobility, the holy grail of functional fitness. The resting squat forces your ankles, knees, and hips to move through their full range of motion. Over time, This movement restores flexibility in joints that have been stiffened by years of sitting in chairs and slouching at desks. If you ever struggle with tight hips, weak knees, or limited ankle mobility, adding the resting squat to your daily routine is like giving your joints a second chance at life. The movement itself is straightforward. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, toes slightly pointed out. Lower your hips as if you're sitting into an invisible chair, keeping your heels firmly planted and your chest upright. Ideally, your hips should drop below your knees, and your back should remain straight, not hunched over like a turtle hiding in its shell. Can't get there yet? No problem. Use a wall or a sturdy surface for support and gradually build your way up. One of the most significant benefits of the resting squat is how it strengthens your lower body. This position activates your quads, glutes, and hamstrings while also engaging your core to keep you balanced. Think of it as a full body stretch combined with a strength-building exercise. And because you're holding this position for an extended period, you're building muscular endurance as well. But there's more. The resting squat also improves your posture. Spending time in this deep squat counters the effects of prolonged sitting, which often leads to tight hip flexors, weak glutes, and a forward-tilted pelvis. By practicing the resting squat daily, you're essentially rewiring your body to maintain a more natural, upright posture when you're standing, walking, or even sitting. And let's talk about how the resting squat boosts circulation. This position encourages blood flow to your lower extremities, which can help reduce swelling and improve overall vascular health. If you've ever felt that pins and needles sensation from sitting in one position for too long, you'll appreciate how the squat gets your blood flowing again. Now, if you're thinking, this sounds great, but I'm too stiff to squat properly, don't worry. Most people can't hit a perfect resting squat on their first try, especially if they've spent years locked into poor movement patterns. The key is to start where you are and progress gradually. Begin by holding on to a sturdy object for balance and sitting into the squat as deeply as your mobility allows. Over time, your muscles and joints will adapt, and you'll be able to reach a deeper, more comfortable position. Looking to take things up a notch? Incorporate dynamic movements into your resting squat. For example, gently shift your weight from side to stretch your hips or add torso twists to loosen up your spine. These small adjustments make the resting squat even more effective at improving mobility and core stability. What's great about the resting squat is its accessibility. You don't need any equipment, and you can do it almost anywhere at home, at the gym, or even in the office if you don't mind the strange looks. Just a few minutes a day can lead to noticeable improvements in your flexibility, strength, and overall movement quality. Think of the resting squat as a reset button for your body. It's not just an exercise. It's a movement pattern that reconnects you with your natural biomechanics. Whether you're an athlete looking to enhance performance or someone who wants to move pain-free, the resting squat is a must-have in your fitness arsenal. Ditch the chair, drop into a squat, and let your body rediscover its full potential. Number 1. Jump rope. Jump rope isn't just a childhood pastime. It's a fitness powerhouse disguised as fun. If you're looking for a full-body workout that boosts coordination, torches calories, and strengthens your legs and core, then it's time to dust off that jump rope. This deceptively simple exercise is a game changer for anyone aiming to improve their overall fitness. Let's start with its most obvious benefit: calorie burning. Jumping rope is one of the most efficient ways to burn calories, with an average person torching around 10 to 15 calories per minute. That's nearly 600 calories in just 40 minutes of jumping. And here's the kicker. It's not just the calories you burn during the workout. The high intensity of jumping rope increases your metabolic rate, meaning your body continues burning calories long after you've stopped. But jumping rope isn't just about weight loss. It's a fantastic tool for building coordination and agility. Think about it. Every jump requires precise timing between your hands and feet. The more you practice, the more your brain and body learn to work together seamlessly. This improved coordination translates into better performance in other activities, whether it's playing sports, running, or simply navigating your daily life with more balance and control. Each jump works your calves, quads, hamstrings, and glutes, while your core stays engaged to stabilize your movements. Over time, this strengthens your lower body and helps sculpt lean, defined muscles. And don't forget your cardiovascular system jumping rope is a cardio powerhouse, improving heart health, lung capacity, and overall endurance. One of the best things about jumping rope is its versatility. You can adjust the intensity to suit your fitness level. Beginners can start with slow, single jumps, while more advanced users can try double unders, crisscrosses, or high knees for an extra challenge. You can even incorporate intervals alternate between 30 seconds of fast jumping and 30 seconds of rest for a high-intensity workout that leaves you drenched in sweat. And here's the cherry on top. Jumping rope is incredibly portable. Unlike bulky gym equipment, a jump rope fits in your bag, meaning you can take your workout anywhere. Whether you're traveling, stuck at home, or looking for a quick sweat session in the park, all you need is a little space and a few minutes. Let's not ignore the mental benefits of jumping rope. Like any rhythmic exercise, it has a meditative quality that helps reduce stress and improve focus. The repetitive motion and sound of the rope create a calming effect, making it a great way to unwind after a long day. If you're worried about tripping over the rope or looking awkward, don't be. Everyone starts somewhere, and it's okay to mess up. The key is to stick with it. Start slow, focus on small jumps, and keep your wrists loose to maintain control of the rope. Over time, you'll find your rhythm, and jumping rope will become second nature. Want to make things even more interesting? Try weighted jump ropes. These add resistance, making each rotation more challenging for your shoulders, arms, and core. It's a fantastic way to level up your workout and add strength training to your cardio routine. Another variation to consider is the boxer skip, where you alternate shifting your weight from one foot to the other as you jump. This mimics the footwork of boxers and adds a dynamic element to your workout. It's a perfect way to build agility and improve your foot speed. Jump rope is more than just an exercise, it's a skill. The more you practice, the better you get and the more benefits you reap. It's a reminder that fitness doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. Sometimes, the simplest tools yield the most profound results. So, grab a rope, find some space, and start jumping. Your body and your brain will thank you. You liked the video? Leave your comment, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.